Stop scrolling, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you look at your arms. If you've been blaming fat for those saggy, loose arms, you might be focusing on the wrong problem, and that mistake, it's exactly why nothing has worked so far. Let me explain. Most people look at sagging arms, what some call bat wings, and immediately think, I need to lose fat. So they start dieting harder, doing more cardio, cutting calories. And yet, the arms still don't tighten up the way they expected. Here's the truth that almost nobody tells you. In up to 99% of cases, saggy arms are not just about fat. The real issue is a combination of muscle loss, poor skin elasticity, and lack of targeted movement. Think about it like this. If you deflate a balloon, it doesn't just disappear. It wrinkles. That's exactly what happens when your arm loses muscle tone underneath the skin. The skin has nothing firm to hold onto, so it starts to sag. And here's where it gets even more interesting. As we age, our body naturally loses muscle mass. This process can start as early as your 30s. At the same time, your skin produces less collagen, the protein that keeps it tight and elastic. So even if you're not gaining fat, your arms can still start to look loose and saggy. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed someone who isn't overweight, but still has saggy arms? That's your answer right there. So instead of just trying to burn fat, you need to fix what's actually missing: muscle tone and skin support. And the good news? You can start improving this today. Let's talk about what you should do immediately. First, you need to wake up the muscle that's been neglected for years: the triceps. That's the muscle at the back of your arm, and it's the #1 reason arms look saggy when it's weak. Here's a simple but powerful movement. Stand or sit comfortably. Raise your arms overhead and slowly bend your elbows so your hands move behind your head. Then push back up. That's called an overhead tricep extension. Do it slowly. Feel the muscle working. Even 10 to 15 repetitions can start activating the area. Now here's the key. Most people rush through exercises. Don't do that. Slow movement builds better muscle control, which is exactly what your arms need. Another simple move: tricep dips. You can use a chair at home. Place your hands on the edge, slide your body forward, and gently lower yourself down, then push back up. It might feel challenging at first, and that's a good sign. It means you're finally engaging muscles that have been asleep. But exercise alone isn't enough. Let's talk about something people often ignore: protein. Your muscles need protein to rebuild and tighten. Without enough protein, your body simply cannot create that firm structure under your skin. So if your diet is low in protein, like skipping eggs, lean meats, beans, or yogurt, you're making it harder for your arms to improve. You don't need to go extreme. Just make sure each meal includes a good protein source. Now here's something that might surprise you even more. Hydration plays a role too. When your skin is dehydrated, it loses elasticity and starts to look looser. Drinking enough water helps your skin stay more plump and firm. It's not magic, but it absolutely supports the process. And then there's collagen, as we mentioned earlier. Collagen is what keeps your skin tight. While your body makes it naturally, production slows down over time. Supporting it through a balanced diet, like foods rich in vitamin C, such as citrus fruits, can help your skin maintain better structure. Now let me pause for a second. If you're finding this helpful so far, make sure to subscribe to Dr. Waterling Hub for more simple, science-backed health tips that actually make a difference in your daily life. Because small changes like these, they add up faster than you think. Now, let's address another common mistake: spot reduction. Many people believe that doing arm exercises alone will burn fat specifically from the arms. That's not how the body works. Fat loss happens overall, not in one specific spot. But toning a specific area, like your arms, can change how it looks dramatically. So yes, you should still stay active overall. Walking, light cardio, staying consistent, but your focus for saggy arms should be muscle tone, not just fat burning. And here's something even more important. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need to work out for hours. You don't need complicated routines. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day of targeted arm movement can start making a visible difference over time. But you have to stay consistent. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once and expect results. You do it daily, your arms are no different. Now let's talk about posture. Yes, posture. If your shoulders are always rounded forward, your arms naturally hang in a way that makes them appear looser. Improving your posture, standing taller, pulling your shoulders slightly back, can instantly improve how your arms look. It's a small adjustment with a big visual impact. Also, avoid extreme dieting. When you lose weight too quickly, your skin doesn't have time to adjust. That can actually make sagging worse. Slow, steady progress gives your skin a better chance to adapt. And here's a mindset shift I want you to remember. Your goal is not just to lose arm fat. Your goal is to build stronger, firmer arms. That's a completely different approach, and it works. Now, I also want to say this clearly. This content is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. If you have any underlying health conditions or concerns, it's always best to consult with a qualified healthcare professional. But for most people, these simple steps can create noticeable improvement. Let's quickly recap what you should do starting today. Stop focusing only on fat loss. Start activating your triceps with simple exercises. Increase your protein intake. Stay hydrated, support your skin health. Be consistent and fix your posture. It's not complicated, but it does require awareness and action. And here's something encouraging: even small progress counts. You might not see changes in a week, but give it a few weeks of consistency, and you'll start noticing firmness, better tone, and more confidence in how your arms look. Because at the end of the day, it's not about perfection, it's about improvement, it's about feeling stronger in your own body. It's about looking in the mirror and knowing you're taking care of yourself. So instead of feeling frustrated about saggy arms, start seeing it as a signal. A signal that your body needs strength, support, and a little consistency. And the best part, you can start right now, no gym required, no expensive equipment, no complicated plans, just simple, effective actions done daily before you go. Make sure to subscribe to Dr. Waterling Hub for more practical health tips that help you feel better, move better, and live stronger every single day. Because your health isn't something you fix overnight. It's something you build one smart step at a time, and today, you just took one of the most important ones. And if you stay with me just a little longer, there's something even more important I want you to understand. Because this is where most people either succeed or give up too early. Progress with your arms doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from doing the right things consistently even when the results aren't immediately visible. Let's talk about what actually happens inside your body when you start following these steps. In the beginning, your muscles are weak and underused. So when you start doing those simple tricep movements, your brain is actually relearning how to activate those muscles properly. That's why it might feel shaky or difficult at first. That's not failure, that's progress. Then, after a few days to a couple of weeks, your muscles begin to respond. They start getting slightly stronger, slightly firmer. You might not see it clearly yet, but internally, things are changing. This is the phase where most people quit because they expect fast, visible results. But the real transformation happens after that. As you continue, your muscle tone improves, your skin begins to sit better on the muscle, and your arms slowly start to look tighter. Not overnight, but gradually, naturally, and in a way that actually lasts. Now, let me share a small story that might sound familiar. Imagine someone who tries everything: dieting, skipping meals, doing random workouts they saw online, but nothing seems to fix their arms. They feel frustrated, maybe even embarrassed to wear short sleeves. Then one day, they shift their approach, they stop punishing their body, and start supporting it. They do 10 to 15 minutes of targeted arm exercises daily. They eat a little more protein. They drink more water. They stay patient. A few weeks later, they notice something subtle. Their arms feel different, slightly firmer, slightly stronger. A few more weeks pass, and now other people start noticing too. That's how real change happens, not through extremes, but through simple habits done consistently. Now here's another key factor that many people overlook. Recovery: your muscles don't grow while you're exercising. They grow while you're resting. So getting enough sleep, around 7 to 8 hours, is incredibly important. If you're constantly tired, stressed, or not sleeping well, your body struggles to repair and build muscle. That can slow down your progress more than you realize. So yes, even something as simple as better sleep can improve how your arms look over time. Let's also talk about hormones for a moment, especially for women. As estrogen levels change with age, your body tends to store fat differently and lose skin elasticity faster. That's another reason why saggy arms become more common over time. But again, this is not something you're stuck with. Strength training and proper nutrition can help your body adapt and maintain a more toned appearance, even as hormones change. Now I want to address something honestly. There's no instant fix. If someone promises you a cream, a shortcut, or a 3-day solution to tighten saggy arms, they're not telling you the full truth, because real, lasting change comes from inside your body, not from something you apply on the surface. That said, Taking care of your skin externally, like moisturizing, can still help improve the appearance. It just shouldn't be your main strategy. Your main strategy is strength, nutrition, and consistency. Now imagine this for a moment. You wake up a few weeks from now, you put on your favorite shirt, and instead of adjusting your sleeves or hiding your arms, you feel comfortable, confident, at ease. That feeling, that's what you're working toward, not perfection, but confidence. And here's the best part. Once you build that muscle and consistency, it becomes easier to maintain. Your body starts working with you, not against you. So instead of starting over again and again, you finally build something that lasts. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something simple but powerful. Your body responds to what you do repeatedly, not occasionally, not once in a while, but consistently. So even if it's just 10 minutes today, do it. Even if it feels small, do it, because small actions repeated daily create visible change. And if you ever feel like giving up, just remember, most people quit right before things start to improve. Don't be most people. Stay consistent, stay patient, stay focused, and your results will come. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to Dr. Waterling Hub for more simple, practical health guidance that you can actually use in your daily life. Because you don't need complicated plans, you just need the right ones. And now you have them. Take care of your body, and it will take care of you.